What's up, Reefers? Welcome back to another episode of Zoa Tank Boys. And I'm doing it.
I know it's been a while since I've posted. I am happy to report the aquarium is doing better than ever. Alright, Reefers, so here we have the innovative marine 180-gallon lagoon. So you guys might be wondering, Manny, I thought this was a 150-gallon aquarium. It is, but that is just the display. So for some reason, I never took into account the fact that I got a sump, and the sump is about a little over 30 gallons. So overall, it's about 180 gallons. The tank is doing amazing. So fish are super plump. Corals are doing great. My big orange octospawn colony in the back is splitting, so all the heads are about to split. But it's been a while since I've shown this tank. So like I said earlier, I got a promotion at work, so I've been consuming a lot of my time just getting used to my new role. But I think we're back. I think we're back to normal. So a lot of growth. Right now, we're looking at the aquarium under all whites. Now, you guys will see, I got SPS. So I'm in the sticks. I would say I'm still a beginner when it comes to the sticks. I'm running my 3 Radions, 2 G5s, 1 G6. I do have an orange filter. Right now, those sticks you're getting, I did a par meter, and I was just under 300 pars, and that was before I lowered my lights about 5 to 6 inches. So at this point, I should be in the 300s. However, I do know, because a lot of these sticks came from either Top Shelf Aquatics or Aquashella, which I was just at, they're used to getting a lot more pars. So I'm gonna see how everything plays out. Potentially, I might have to add some supplemental lighting, which I did do a poll on Instagram. And I'm thinking of getting some AI blades. Leave a comment below if you do have an opinion on it. But there's a lot going on here. All right, so where do we start? So on this side, Acans are doing fantastic. I have a chalice. Brand new Favia that I picked up right there. Holy Grail Micromusa, it's growing great. That's a 4x4 tile. And that thing is already full. I mean, it's already almost full. And I got that thing as one little frag. So if you've been following the channel, you've kind of seen the growth of some of these colonies. Green Slimer, doing great and crusting onto the plug, getting nice and thick. Ultra and Favia doing good. The Beach Bum Montipora, big, really big. Got that from Top Shelf Aquatics. I want to say that was at Reef about a year ago. If we go on this side, we got some cool stuff. So for starters, huge Frank. I mean, that Frank is easily 5-6 inches across. Magic carpet. Look at the purple tank. God, that's just so pretty. But fire mushroom, magic carpet, whatever we call them. Now, okay, so here's a question. Back here, you're gonna notice I have not one frag, but 2 frags of mummy-eyed chalice. Arguably, that's one of my favorite chalices, but I always have a tough time keeping them. I put them back here, they're finally doing well. I'm not sure if it's the lighting, so leave a comment below. Do they like a lot of light, a little bit of light? The coloration always gets lost with me. You know, they start out yellow and beautiful when I get them, and then they kind of get ugly. So my phosphate is usually sitting at 0.04, 0.05. Now that I have a reactor running, nitrates about 20. I do like my nitrates a little high just because, I don't know, I kind of feel like the corals benefit from it. So what else? Alkalinity 8.5, 8.6. Magnesium on the higher end, I would say roughly about 1,500, just under 1,500, worst case scenario. What else am I missing? Yeah, and calcium, I don't know if I already said calcium, but under 500, 450-ish. So when we look over here, Ganes have been my new kind of obsession. This was a little frag that I picked up from one of my friends. If you guys have been following the channel, you saw how tiny that thing was. Now, it's a mini colony. On this side, I have a, what I would say is a rose-colored, under blues is more metallic pink with streaks, Goniopora that I got from Cali Kid. And when I got it, the thing was, I mean, borderline brown. It was a freebie. And it's one of my favorite corals. It's growing perfectly, super, super happy. In the back, I have a new Goni. It's almost like a rainbow sherbet Goni. The inside of it is almost like a teal green with an orange body and brighter tips. Once I put everything blues, you guys will get a better look at it. Got that from Riptide. Another beautiful Goniopora. Of course, back to the Zoas. Not sure if those are seductions or white zombies. Either way, they're doing great. Started with 1 or 2 polyps, now we're growing out. AOIs, exospheres, pink diamonds, Illuminatis, utter chaos, petroglyphs. So I'm back in the zoanthid kind of fever. Right, but the tank is looking super, super good. One of my favorite Ganes is right over here. Let me zoom in. So during Aquashella, I was looking for what they would call the Care Bear Goni. I don't think that's the Care Bear Goni. It's similar, but it's not it. So if you have access to those frags, let me know. I'd definitely be interested in kind of taking a look. But tank is looking great. Sand bed, of course, white. So here's a trick. Everybody always asks me, how do you keep the sand bed clean? Well, aside from having, there's one, that's a conch, a fighting conch. Oh, let's try to focus. That's one conch there. There's another one down there. And I believe I have one more somewhere. So 2 to 3 fighting conches. I also have, let's try to focus. All right, guys, so we got all the blues on. I have a love-hate relationship with the blues, right? So I love the blues because, of course, the corals pop like no other, but then the fish are not as bright. And a lot of my fish, I really do enjoy the colors. But now let's take a look at some of these. Look at that Goni. So if you can notice, there's a couple, it's like a metallic pink, beige, with like a splatter pink along the stalks. Really pretty. Of course, red Goni doing fantastic. My Miami Chalice, one of my favorites. Sugar Cookie Chalice, TSA, Pink Boobies, Fukushima. Space Invader Pectinia. If you guys are originals to the channel, you know that this right here started out as a little frag. Now it's easily 5-6 inches across. Large colony. Let me back up. One of my favorite corals that I have in the aquarium. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Everything's growing in together nicely. No complaints. Biggest focus right now is on the SPS. So just the name of some of those SPS that I have up there. Shout out to Top Shelf Aquatics and a couple other vendors from Aquashella. I have a PC Rainbow right in the center. To the left of that, I have a Red Planet. To the left of that, I have a Royal White Coral grafted digitata. On top of that, with that fork shape, that's a Pink Lemonade. To the right of that, Bill Murray. On top, I have a Death Spiral Montipora. To the right is a Habanero Acro from Top Shelf Aquatics. And above that, I do have all the way at the top, a Colt 45. And I believe I have a couple other pieces up here. Garf Bonsai. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's a Tenuis. I always forget the name of it. It's been growing really good for me. Started out small, now it's branching out. But yeah, guys, leave a comment. I have been way more active on Instagram. So if you follow me there, you'll see a lot more consistent updates, cool reels. But the tank is doing Really, really good. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, Manny, where's Gomez and Morticia? It's a great question. And where's the Black Widow? Here they are. So the reason I put them down here was because they are mean. Not only are they mean, but they bite. So I couldn't work on the tank. And cool little tip, clowns really don't swim around once they're happy in an anemone. So clowns literally just post. The glass is a little dirty, but you guys can kind of see them. This Black Widow is massive. Huge. So they're happy here. I love it because I can spot feed them, I can spot feed them. And it's like a treat, right? Because I could have both things. Now, when we look down here, there's a lot going on. Cable madness. But over here, I have my AI Prime, GFO reactor, Aquamax skimmer, and I do have my doses over there, which we are dosing calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium. Super simple setup, but works for me. So leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I thought this tank was well overdue for an update, and I'm super excited to see where this tank kind of goes. All right, reefers. So as I'm about to end this video, I thought, let me give you guys a little teaser because I got something in the works. Is that the kitchen nano coming back? Might be. So stay tuned. I got that aquarium from a company. It is a sponsored video, so I'm taking my time with it. But I appreciate you guys staying with me. I see all the messages. I see everybody say, Manny, where are the videos? Where are you at? So that was my pug over there snoring. But yeah, I'm hoping to keep them consistent now. Works good. I'm no longer traveling. And I miss making the content. So every time I'm at a Reef store, at a show, I get a lot of support. So I appreciate you guys. And for everybody asking about Hector, Hector's fine. He's alive. Me and Hector's have been best friends since sophomore year in high school. So the problem is Hector lives about an hour away. He bought a house about an hour away. And both of us have been working like crazy. But maybe, hopefully soon, I'll have a little surprise for you guys. And maybe we'll get him back on camera and take a look at his aquarium because he has a beautiful yellow tank in there and a new 90-gallon water box. So don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, leave a comment. Until next time, Zoa Tank Boys out.